Hey, what's going on, guys? Tom Lloyd here. I wanted to tell you about a really simple thing, just kind of thinking about different tips and tricks around the boat that help you be more efficient in the day, at the end of the day, wrapping up your day, getting on to the next day, re-rigging tackle, re-rigging rods for either a fun day of fishing or a tournament day. One thing that I've constantly seen with different guys out there on the tour, they have all these different rod sleeves and things like that, and every one of them was a different size, whether they got them at a different point or different colors, things like that. To me, that's just not my game. That's not the way that I operate, and I'm just trying to give you guys another insight or different thought process there of just simplifying things that don't need to be overcomplicated. So one of the big things that I've done, first and foremost with these rod sleeves, I have two different rod sleeves. Obviously I have one for Baitcasters, one for spinning tackle, and I've literally keeping this simple. I got black ones for spinning rods, and I got these gunmetal gray ones for Baitcasters. And quite honestly, there's two versions of these in my boat, and that's it. They're both the same exact length. They're both for 6.6 rods. That's a big deal. These are actually Rod Glove brand, no affiliation with them, but I find these are the best out there on the market, just from the standpoint of simplicity. So again, 6.6, it fits every size rod that you have in your boat, pretty much, unless you have any of them really short ones. But again, just goes over the tip, very simply, over the tip of that rod, keeps everything nice and neat. And you'll notice this is a 6.9 rod, so it comes down almost to the handle here. But the cool thing is even on a much longer rod, a 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever the case may be, it always still covers that last guide, which is really all I'm concerned about. But what this does for me, and the simplicity of this, it really helps when I have all of these covers in the bottom of my rod locker or in this little fancy storage thing that I've rigged up here. It has this little bungee area, and what I've done with that is a little basket, and I store all of them in there during the day while I'm fishing, uncover them, put them in there, so they're not getting hooked on all kinds of different things in the boat. So that's one of the knocks on this Chinese finger trap style of this. But if you keep that in mind, it's really going to help save a lot of frustration throughout the day. And then of course, same thing on the spinning rod. The reason why they're different, of course, is because on this spinning rod, it has a much bigger guide down here at the bottom. You can slide that right over that, and it keeps everything tight, tidy, nice and organized in your boat. Allows all of your line not to be wrapped up on other baits and other tackle and other rod tips, things like that. So again, really simple thing, but it's something that I've done for quite some time, and it's really helped me be more efficient when taking rod sleeves off, pecking them up at the end of the day. Obviously that's the biggest thing, is I didn't want a bunch of different colors and sizes and styles. Oh, which rod does this go on? I just wanted one size, one color, so I know whether it's a baitcaster or a spinning rod, and that's about it. So check it out. Lots of cool tips coming for you guys out there. Just little bitty things, from the smallest things, knots, different types of baits, things like that, that maybe those of you that are just getting into fishing or just starting out, just maybe haven't thought about or considered out there, for just different things that make your lives a little bit easier when you're out there on the water. They always say control the controllables, and that's just one thing that I do to control the controllables. See you guys. Thanks for watching.